Microphone checker. Brother in the place and your style that I reckon. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. Alright. Brother live in the place to be. I'm using Windows XP. Don't judge me. Alright, so for my Windows based producers, y'all been tongue twisted. Y'all have been requesting me to do this video for a minute. So I decided to do it live. I was going to do like a cosmetic version of it and then just doctor it up, make it all pretty, you know, with the fade ins and fade outs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people watching it live. This will have a lot of replay values for you guys who did get a chance to catch me live, because I really don't advertise the live that much. Going hard on like really advertising the live kind of like would be a good thing to set a schedule for you guys, but I just like being spontaneous like that. You dig what I'm saying? So don't be looking at my icons on the screen, but if you decide to, it's cool. What do I have up there anyway? Couple mixes, couple different programs that I use in here. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is encrypted. This is cryptic code. Don't be trying to figure this stuff out. Anyways, I'm gonna log into the chat right now. For everybody who's plugged in to the live, we can chat real quick. If you got nothing to talk about, it's cool. This is more instructional. This is a tutorial. This is more instructional than it is, you know, like my Saturday chats. So if you are in the chat and you want to say what up, I'll definitely holler back. Yiddig. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. It's brother in the building. Mic check 1 2. All right, so a lot of you guys use PC Essentials. A lot of you guys use a lot of different DAWs, Fruity Loops, freaking Pro Tools. What else you guys use? You use Cubase. You use freaking Mixcraft. Actually, the homie down in Florida, off the coast, over there in Pensacola, Deja Vu Productions. He was the last one to, or latest one to request this video. So shout out to him. And shout out to everybody who want to get down. Alright, this will work on whatever version of Windows that you have. Okay? So don't get discouraged because you see XP up here. This goes all across from XP to, this goes back to Windows 9.5 all the way up to Windows, what are they on right now? Win10? Win10. So if you use 98, 99, whatever, 2000 XL, whatever you use, this will work. Alright, so I'll be using a program called Sony SoundForge to demonstrate how to connect the sound card or whatever. So don't trip. Alright, so let me drag this over here so you guys get a good look. This is basically a wave editor. I recommend you guys getting some type of wave editor if you're going to be a producer. What's a producer without a wave editor? I don't know. We got my wave editor up. So here's the first function that you need to accomplish, okay? You want to go into your bin over here on the right hand corner, bottom left hand corner. Actually, your windows may look like this. And so it'll be on the right hand corner. I like my I like mine over here. It's just cause, you know, it makes me feel like I have more real estate, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, you want to double click. I have my volume muted here because I was using my sound card. You want to double click on your volume icon, and then what you want to do is go into your options here. Once you go into options, you will go into properties, and then you would click on the recording, and then you would click on everything that you want to enable. A mixer for, or whatever, a mixer fader for, and to be able to enable to record and things like that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and check CD player, wave out, everything, microphone, anything that goes into the computer that we want to record. And then up here you would just basically select your sound card, all right? Once you get your sound card selected, and so maybe I'm a little too technical here. Basically, this drop-down menu shows all of the audio devices that you have connected to your computer for sound, input and output. Usually it's input when you're in the record, but if you're in the playback, it'll be output. So we're in input right now. The sound card in this particular computer, which is a Sony Vaio, is the Realtek. All right, boom. Once you have that selected on recording, you'll hit OK. Once you hit OK, you'll get a recording control, and you want to select the output control of where the sound is coming from. So if you're sampling a CD in your computer, you'll click the select on CD player. If you're sampling a microphone, you will select that. And if you're sampling the wave output, like if it's a Windows Media Player or a browser or something like that, in this case it'll be the browser, then you would select the wave out mix. Okay? Alright. That's pretty much everything. You would select on advanced controls to get a couple extra functions which are not really that important. On your microphone, you could click advanced, and then you'll get your settings for bass and treble and mic boost. I don't recommend using any of these functions unless you have like a really trash mic and you just want to get the mic. I don't advise using those. Maybe the boost if the mic is like garbage, but for the most part, you just want to leave everything dry. Your input level will be on the faders. I don't recommend messing with the balance because it will record panned left and it will record panned right if you select either of these, depending on whether it's mono or stereo. If it's mono, it's okay to pan it all the way left. Alright, so you want to put your record level probably at about 3/4 or whatever. Now, when it comes to your DAW or your wave editor, in which I'm using right now, you want to make sure that you go into your options or your preferences or your properties inside of that particular program, and you want to select your sound card as the input. Okay, in this particular case with Sony SoundForge, it's right there. You guys may have to do a little bit more digging, but if you go into any of my other videos where I show how to sample with a couple different DAWs or samplers, you'll see it's not that technical. It's really not that technical. So anything that goes into my sound card now will be routed through the output, and then the output will then become the input for your DAW once you select it as a sound card. Does that make sense? What's this? Ivan Chavez. Totally off topic, man, but do you have a video to set up sequences to make music on MPC Essentials? Yes, I do, and I'll get to that. You know what? Hit me up on Instagram /Bella, or you could do a search through my. Let me finish with this, and then I'll kind of like scroll through that. Okay, I forgot that I have my Wi-Fi turned off. Let me get my Wi-Fi going on the laptop. Actually, let me throw the hard line on this and get that going. Okay. Go to YouTube real quick. Actually, while that's loading, let's see. Set up sequences on MPC Essentials. If you email me or hit me up, Ivan, if you email me or hit me up on Instagram, like inbox me or whatever, DM me on Twitter, whatever, I'll shoot you a link real quick. I got a video that will knock that directly out. You dig what I'm saying? It'll knock it directly out. Okay, let's go to YouTube real quick. I'll pull the browser into the screen in a second. I just have to get acclimated. Being acclimated is really important. If this video comes out like really raggedy, oh snap, it's all good. So, I want to appreciate you guys for bringing me up to, how many subscribers do I have now? Almost 1.9K. It's about 18.6 folds, something like that. And so definitely grateful, man. Definitely grateful. YOU to the TUBE.com. Bada bing, bada bip. Some of y'all might wonder why I still use XP. XP is stable. This particular laptop came with a hard drive with Windows loaded onto the backup. They don't do that anymore, and so it's invaluable. If this system becomes corrupt or something gets overwritten on the drive, you can always just reboot the computer from scratch from its own internal drive. Because they got to a point where they started making you buy the disk. So these particular computers, they have a special license. Sony had an awesome license with Windows at this particular time. So if anything happens with this particular computer, it just kind of will what do you want to call it? It'll reboot itself from scratch. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm logged into YouTube. As you can see here, I can see my own live stream. Maybe I'll sample my own live stream while I'm live streaming. Let's click onto that. And I'm going to pull that onto the other screen so that I'm not taking up so much real estate. For some reason my YouTube doesn't want to cooperate right now. Let's see if I can pull a different video up. I shouldn't have tried to pull my own video up from my own account. That wasn't very bright, was it? It's all good. So if you follow those first steps that I did, you should already be set up. I mean, you really don't need the rest of this information to be able to proceed. So I'm going to set up Sony SoundForge to record so that I can basically get a VU meter. And once I get a VU meter, then I can kind of move forward. Looks like I'm clipping just a little bit, and that's okay. Maybe I should turn my YouTube volume down a little bit, or I could turn my record level down some. Okay, so I'm going to erase this clip. Not sure why that recorded, but let's set it up again to record. Okay, this is a new joint. Okay, so this is my latest video before this one, where I'm promoting my new single. It's coming out. I'm going to hit record on Sony SoundForge. Okay, it's recording now. So I'm going to go back to the YouTube video, and I'm going to press play. As you can see, actually I'm still clipping. No big deal though. You'll just need to tweak your tweak your input level. And once you do that, then you're good. I'm just going to stop this. I don't need a bunch of audio. Okay? Alright, I'm going to close out the recording level. And so as you can see here, I've recorded the audio from YouTube, and then I can begin to manipulate this particular file. This will work in MPC Essentials, this will work in Pro Tools, this will work in Sony, whatever DAW or wave editor or sampler, or some of you guys use Contact. This will work in anything. So it's as simple as changing a setting inside of your volume control. Basically opening up your mixer. Once you open up your mixer, blah, 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 blah. Once you get inside of your sampler, wave editor, DAW, you can start to chop it up and do all those different things that you need to do. It's Bro Love. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. And basically, I'm up out this piece. Holler.